Good afternoon, YouTube. I'm Zachary Fowler, and this is live packing for my Canada trip with the, see if I say it right this time. Last time in the live stream I got it wrong so many times. The Wooded Beardsman. I don't know why the Wooded Beardsman and Hidden Woodsman, for some reason I just kept confusing them. But it's definitely the Wooded Beardsman. Canada. That's where it's happening. We've got a bear that we are going to try to get and do a wilderness living challenge like he does and spend 2 weeks out there playing in the woods. It's going to be awesome. So I laid out all my stuff for you. And do you think I packed too much? Maybe just a little bit. I'll go over this stuff with you real quick that I've got packed here, and then I'll answer some questions and stuff. So you've probably seen a lot of this stuff with me, and this is my Canon 80D that I do my main filming on. Just got it back from being repaired. It's been one reason why I've been hesitant to put out some videos, because I'm just not happy with my other cameras. I will also have my hold on. I'll also have my other Canon camera, which the XA30, which has night vision, so I'll have that with me as well. Makes for good. It looks good. Mavic drone, GoPro, and Manfrotto camera stand. That's for camera equipment. Then to keep that stuff charged while we're out there in the wild, you've probably seen it if you see the Bear Safe hammocking. I'll have the ALLPOWER power converter, which has 4 outlets, USBs. It's a full battery pack, and it charges off of this solar panel that you can see in the cover photo. This is an 80 watter. I'll have a link in the description, the 60 watter that they now sell, because they backed off from selling the 80 watter. If you're just tuning in, I'm going to go over the gear that I've got here, and then I'm bringing with me to Canada. Probably too much stuff, and then I'll answer some questions after that. So getting ready for that time with the Wooded Beardsman up there, bear hunting. So they got the charger, flashlights. Olight has sent me a really awesome headlamp. It's now my favorite headlamp because of the way it charges. You just like touch it to the charger pack piece and it like jumps to it. USB, really nice headlamp, and it comes off and can be clipped to things. I think there's even a battery in here. I mean, not a battery, a magnet, because I know that's cool. And then this power bar light, which will help with a little bit more light at night around the campfire for filming wise. This thing is also a power pack that can charge your phone. These will all be, everything we're talking about is linked in the description. If you shop my Amazon store, all the stuff that I'm showing you now is in there. And if you shop there, you support this channel, and it helps me out continue to make more films for you. So this thing is really nice. It charges stuff. It's got this great red light that's on it. It's got one that comes out the end, a wand light, and then it's got this orangish red light, which doesn't kill your night vision. Supposedly repels bugs. I haven't tried it in a really buggy place, but it's nice because it doesn't ruin the ambiance of a fireside chat hanging out. You turn on a headlamp and you're like blasting your buddies in the eyes, but you throw this up high and just let it be a warm light that kind of sheds the area with more light. It's nice. Very nice. And it even has a flasher too, so you could throw it on your dashboard if you really wanted to and zoom to the hospital with a pregnant wife or something. And then also I will be bringing, if you saw it the other week with the live stream, I'll be bringing the Wii Boost. I was hoping today to be doing this live stream up a tree at the land. I was going to do it up in my shelter that I built up the tree, but the wind has been really high, and so I figured it'd just be really shaky, and which that doesn't scare me nearly as much as the fact that the sound would have just sucked, because it would have been like across the sound. So I'll be bringing this with me to Canada, so if we have a little bit of signal, I'll be able to boost the signal, and we'll see if we can't do a live stream out there in Canada while I'm gone. I thought that would be kind of fun. We'll show you what we're up to. Maybe do a live stream as soon as we get the bear or something like that. Get the bear, do a live stream. How cool would that be? All right, so coming across here, I got a present for the Wooded Beardsman. The Hidden Woodsman sent me a pack, and now we're working on a custom. He's working on a custom one that will be hopefully available for like Black Friday, around that or something like that, which will be a signature model with my logo and his on it kind of thing, of a new pack design. And this is his Scout pack, which is really, really nice. I mean, This is like the coolest, beautiful little day pack. It's got a zipper thing inside, extra little pouch areas, slip different parts and pieces, plus some molly webbing, and it's based off like a World War II design. All of his designs, the Hidden Woodsman, are all based off of like old artifactual drawn pictures that he's found and rebuilt like these old designs, but with a modern twist of good solid materials, zippers here and there. And this is, you've probably seen it a bunch, my satchel from him, the haversack, which both of them have little spots where I can tuck my shovel down into and stuff. And you can get his stuff at hiddenwoodsman.com or whatever it is, and or you can go on my Amazon store and you can purchase them right there from Amazon, his gear. And so he's got a little spot so I can tuck my shovel in there and it can come with me, or for those of you that are not into the shovel the way I am, the hatchet. So there's my filthy shovel, because that's obviously coming with me. And my haversack has become my slingshot bag, kind of. It's got targets, all kinds of slingshotty stuff, sparklers and little snaps that I can shoot, and extra tie-ons and bands and all these different pouches and stuff, and even headphones and a little torch, which, I don't know, you can use that for all kinds of stuff. Nice to have with you. And I'll be bringing my Green Hornet slingshot. You can get them on Fowler's Makery Mischief.com. And I'll probably, though, depending on the size game, I might play around with this a bit, but I'm probably going to bring, for hunting purposes, so I can get some birds, I'm going to bring the Axiom Ocularis from SimpleShot that we sell on the website. So I'm going to mount this with some nicer, heavier bands, so I'll be able to take pheasant, partridge, whatever they have up there, getting a small game license so I can do that. And I'll be packing this on my belt when we're traveling around in the new pouch that we just got for the website from the Hidden Woodsman. So it's just a little belt pouch, and nice little pouch, perfect size for a slingshot and ammo and a backup band set to go right on your belt. And so after purchasing these for the website from him, I decided, hey, we should make an EDC adventure pack. So if you go to there, to FowlersMakeryMischief.com, link below, we now have this up there, like 20% off. Get the pouch, the slingshot of your choice and color, military speed hooks, fire starter, WAZOO ceramic knife and fire starter, as well as a hank of paracord, duct tape, and and a backup band set. So you get a band set that comes with a slingshot, so it's an adventure pack, and you get basically almost 30% off the whole lot of it by buying it in the adventure pack with the little pouch, belt pouch. Oh, and 100 pieces of ammo so that you're ready to go. So that's that, and that's the plug for that. Some ropes. Probably these are mostly just for the car. Some short lengths of 12 and 18 foot long paracord that should we need to tie something on, I'll probably just leave them in the car. I'm not going to pack them around. I'm going to be packing almost all of this either into my camera bag here, or this is a pack I picked up at Goodwill. I'm not sure how you say the word, the name of this thing. It's made in Canada. Let's see if I guess. Serratus, I guess. That's something I haven't. I spent $5 at Goodwill. It's a really nice pack. It's obnoxiously big, but at the same time, I have an obnoxiously large amount of stuff. I probably won't bring this. I laid it out for the photo because I'm going to bring my pack basket, which I'm picking up a new one today. I'm going up to the Common Ground Fair with the girls, and I'm getting a new pack basket. I'll show you that in the video when it arrives, and from a guy who makes them right here in Maine. So I'll be linking that below once I have one in hand and showing you. In my pack basket, I got my flint and steel. I got line, bank line, and this with the handle for it, so I can drill and make a new mallet should I need to, as well as a file for the shovel. And that's my usual pack basket, as well as I think there's just a can of bug spray in there too. Just the usual big old nasty off, which I try never to use as little as possible if I can help it, as well as the shovel be in there, and my silky, which one is it? Big Boy 2000. I like this. It's a good little maker's saw. Great for making stuff. Like I always say about saws, it's like crosscut saw for cutting firewood bigger than 3 inches. Bow saw for like bucking up smaller than 3 inches. And the silky for if you got no other choice and you're trying to pack something small and or you're building stuff. Got my multi-tool. That'll be coming with me. The Swiss multi-tool Vitronox. I'm going to be bringing my Crocs, which everybody thinks, right? Crocs, you know, it's the epitome of a man who has given up on life, but these are the Santa Cruz loafers. No socks, Santa Cruz loafers, that's what I wear pretty much all the time. But when you're really outdoors and stuff, you need something a little better. I'll probably be bringing these, which are the ones I brought to Patagonia with me. Pretty worn out, but they're, or worn in, right? Pretty worn in. These are the Boggs hiking boots. I love these things. They're comfortable, they're not too expensive, and they're very waterproof until they're not. So I'm not sure if I'll be bringing those, or I might even stop and pick up a new pair. And these still, I'll show you, these still have the repair I made to them in Patagonia when I burnt off the insert and I had to cut it, and I had a piece of leather from my saw sheath and I fixed it. Still there as a reminder to me that, you know, you've got to put in your full effort. Because that one day I had been not putting in my full effort for a couple days out there during my 87 days in Patagonia, and it all compiled and like caused all this horrible stuff to happen in one day. And I burnt off that boot insert as the end of my day, worst part of the day. I repaired it, and I realized that I wasn't putting in my full effort. You got to always put in your full effort, otherwise things come crashing down around you and you're not going to succeed. So I changed my mindset and spent 14 more days till that 87 days was up, and that made all the difference. So I keep that boot insert in there. I can feel it with my toe, and it reminds me to always give it your all. And then what else I got? All kinds of goodies. I'll probably be bringing this. This will stay with me in the pack, this piece of webbing. It's big enough. I'm probably going to, for the fun of it, see if I can run that along at like chest height and then put my hammock just above that so it'll still be up, maybe be 10 feet off the ground or something like that. I thought that'd be kind of fun. And not 20 feet up this time, just like 10 feet off the ground. And let's see, then I got my, not because I'm trying to get away from animals, but my thinking was that way my cover, because I'm bringing my, I got my camo cover for my hammock from War Bonnet. So with the two of these, and at 10 feet off the ground, I will be able to be underneath my camo tarp, and my shelter will be above me, and I'll have an area below where I could sit out of the rain. If I get maybe it won't be 10 feet, maybe to like 7 feet, so that way I can walk around underneath my thing, and then at night I could put that line out and be able to climb up and be like 6 feet up into it, and so it like covers all my bases. And so if it's pouring the whole time, I'll still be cozy in my shelter, and I'll be cozy below my hammock during the daytime. For sleeping bag wise, I have my Outdoor Vitals. This one's the right there, Aries, what is it? Airy 20. This is not the sleeping bag, this is the underquilt, and the 0 Degree Summit from, once again, Outdoor Vitals, and that will be what my sleeping bag. That thing's a really nice sleeping bag. Had it for a year, and that just recently the underquilt, which makes hammocking so much better. I think when I slept up in the tree, I actually just had the sleeping bag on top of me, tucked my feet into the pocket, and just used it as a blanket because the underquilt made it so warm underneath. I was extremely cozy. And then we got my pot with a pan lid. It's just a Coleman. It's the one I took to Patagonia with me. It's got all kinds of good patina to the outside of her, antiquing, and the little handle that grabs it. I'm trying to stay minimal on the whole pot and pan thing. I do have a cast iron Dutch oven I'll probably bring with me, because if we get the bear, which is our goal, the Wooded Beardsman and I want to do just a, like, basically surviving and eating bear in all the different ways we can think to do it, like bear wrapped in mud, bear preserved in fat, bear stewed, bear fried, bear bone broth, bear, I'm just going to eat and eat and eat and try not to lose weight. And he said he's got some apples too, so we're probably going to do make an applesauce, I think, and then stew the bear meat in apple, and then you scrape away the fruit, and that draws out any gamey flavor that you might get out of bear, so that should be really good as well. And for clothes, there's probably a couple more things I'll be bringing. I didn't bring my socks out here. I always will wear I'm still wearing the darn tough socks that I got before Patagonia, and they're so tough. Lifetime warranty, but I only wear them when I wear my boots, since I wear no socks most of the time with these Santa Cruz Croc loafers. They've lasted forever now. That's like 4 years I've had those things, and they're great socks. So I'll have that, a sweater, that nice wool sweater, and always when I'm out in the wild, I want these Fall Raven, Fall Raven pants. The only thing I don't like about my Fall Ravens is they don't have a pocket on the butt. I don't understand why they don't do that. I mean, I guess sitting on the ground, you don't necessarily want a pocket on your butt. I still like having a pocket on my butt. It would be really cool if somebody made some pants and you could order them custom and you selected where you wanted your pockets to be. Because one of the pockets is slightly further down here and around the front, and I don't like that. I'd rather have them be cargo pockets on the side and at least one butt pocket, even if I don't use it when I'm out in the woods, just for when I'm in town. I'm still wearing them. I can have my wallet there. So, very cool pants. They even have a little way to, like a stretchy pocket on the inside of your cargo pocket for your phone, and they get wet and they dry right on your person like that. So worth having. Let's see, what else have I got? My waterproof Bible. I will definitely have that with me. This is the Hidden Woodsman sent me this last time when he sent me the pack and these little adventure packs that we're putting on the website, and it's just a waterproof Bible. I didn't even know they existed, otherwise I probably would have wanted one of these a while ago. It's also quite, yeah, because it's waterproof, it's very plasticky, and so it's pretty rugged. So, does it have a space for notes? Doesn't seem to have a space for notes. Now I just need a waterproof pen, so because I always mark up verses as I read them, things like that. So that'll be a very big necessity coming with me. I don't have to bring my big paper one or bust out my phone to look at that kind of stuff. I will be having my phone with me, but that's the normal. If you're a YouTuber, I use it for doing slow-mos and catching a quick clip here and there of certain things that don't quite work with the other cameras, or if I don't have them on me. And I will have my laptop with me all the way out there. I don't see myself using it a lot, but in between adventures, we may do an adventure down at one place and then move to another place. There may be some time in the evenings where I will be backing up my SD card, so if something were to happen, a camera was to be lost completely, I'll back up my SD cards, and that's what you see. My Mac laptop with the LaSear drive on it that I Velcro. It's Velcroed onto there kind of conveniently. It's a 4 terabyte drive, so I can back up my SD cards. That way I'll still have them on the SD cards, and I'll still have it on the LaSear drive, and hopefully I don't lose a drop of footage the whole time I'm out there. I've had that happen in the past. I put it off for a little bit, get back from an adventure, go to upload all my SD cards, and one of them is nothing. So if I do it at the end of the night, then I know that if I missed some footage, I can try to make up for it by shooting a little bit the next day. And so that almost pretty much does it. Got the Hidden Woodsman's packs. I got my... if you're just tuning in, we're talking about the stuff I'm taking with me for the Wooded Beardsman adventure. Got some presents for him. I got some more other stuff over there. I might bring him up as well to play with. I have an axe coming from a place that wants me to show it off that they're selling on Amazon. It's like a screw together axe, so we'll screw around with that for screw together axe, and we'll screw around with that. Slingshots for sure, backup bands. I think if there's anything else. Oh, always my just regular EDC. I got my WAZOO cash belt that you probably see me use a lot in the videos, which has a full survival kit in it. And I have a full survival kit in my belt with the fire starter, tinders, the new Spartan fire. I've used this to like do 30 fires, and the wax on it to like fix a zipper and all kinds of different stuff. I'll be posting a video about that soon. Grim survival card with, if you guys haven't seen these things, these are so cool. Survival cards with fishing hooks and stuff all on there. You just snap them out and use them. I just did something. Tomorrow's video, Sunday morning, will be a EDC fishing adventure. I find some fishing line. I use the Grim survival card, catch some fish. And I do have, oh yeah, the other one. I carry 2 of these in my wallet at all times. Not that I've used this one, but should the opportunity arise, I want to practice with it. I keep saying I'm going to practice with it and then get another one, a lock picking one, because I always wanted to be like, you know, James Bond or MacGyver, you know. So I got to learn how to use that thing properly. I don't know if outside of a little teeny padlock, I don't know that I could get pick a door lock or something like that, more expensive. And then I got my diamond stone right there. Just one of those little diamond stone cards in the wallet. And the usual WAZOO bracelet and fire starter necklace and sharpening stone, the Viking whetstone here, which is pretty awesome. I think that about covers it. Oh, and I got a catch box for slingshot shooting. I know it seems like a weird thing to bring, but this one, we sell it on the website, and a little untie here and untie here, and the whole thing collapses down to that big by that big, and it can go in the car. So if I stop at a rest area and I shake out my feet and stuff and shake myself out a little bit and like catching, you know, like, I've been cramped up because it's going to be a 12-hour drive, I'll be able to set the catch box over on a picnic table, plink away at it a little bit, bring it out there in the woods with me, throw that in the back of my bottom of my pack pretty easily, go out there in the woods and plink away at my target without losing my ammo. That way I'm good and practiced up for, well, shooting some birds and squirrels and things like that while I'm out there. And I also have a shotgun, which, just because of YouTube purposes, I'm not going to waste my time putting it on there right now and see what doesn't work with it. It's a 12 gauge shotgun. I'll be bringing that with me and getting a bird tags and small game tags so I can contribute to the food that we eat while we're surviving there. And hopefully these slingshots will do the majority of the work for me, though, too. That's my, because they don't have laws like we do down here about that. If you have the tags, then you could take them in whatever manner you want, minus, you know, fishing. You're not allowed to, yeah, fish have to be taken with a hook, so I can't just be shooting fish. Not like I did the other day, which will be tomorrow's video, is EDC Adventure. I used the slingshot to shoot minnows that I put on hooks to catch fish and play with my girls down the road here. So I made a little video for you guys. Been busy trying to get us all ready. So I made a cool little EDC fishing adventure video for Sunday morning I'll be posting. And yeah, that pretty much covers it for my gear. If you missed out, then go back and watch it from the beginning. You can see the kit I'm taking with me. It seems like an awful lot of stuff, but you know, if you're to film it and do a good job, all of this over here is necessary. You know, all of this, all of the solar panel and the booster, so I can do a live stream while we're out there. Will be fun. OLight flashlight and the wand light for around the fire. Hard to point at stuff on the camera. It's like you gotta the power pack to charge my batteries so I can continue to film, and then the whole camera. So like half of my gear, if you look at it, half of my gear is all camera based power units, and then the other half is all of the clothes and a little bit of ropes and my trapper basket and stuff with some lines and things like that in it. So if you have any questions for me, leave them again right now so I don't have to scroll back, and we'll talk and answer some questions for you for a little bit. The girls are having a little snack downstairs, and then we're going to be headed out to the Common Ground Fair. And so I have a little while that I can chat with you until they, well, for lack of a better words, until my kids reach an expiration date. Have an expiration date the way they do. Kids tend to. And they get sick of sitting around waiting for me. I'll start hearing some noises from them. We'll have to say goodbye. But hopefully we get a bear. I am really excited about this. This has been the first really big adventure. Like, I've gone all kinds of places, done speaking gigs for like 2 years, all over the place, done little adventures up to the woods by my house, but I haven't really gone on another big adventure again. And I got bit by the bug. I was never going to leave home again. I went to Patagonia to do 87 days and or whatever it took to finish that project and to never give up. And I was like, after this, I'm going to go home. I'm never going to leave home again. But then after surviving that 87 days, I was like, I can't wait to have the next adventure. And I've been like so excited to someday, and building this gear as different companies have contacted me, and being like selectively deciding what's going to be part of my life from now on. Like, you know, Outdoor Vital sleeping bags, war bonnet, hammock. I'd never thought I'd like a hammock. I love hammocks. It is the coolest, most fun way to camp out ever. It's just so cool. So, and then meeting the Hidden Woodsman, finding out that he's a Christian as well, and we share a faith and a love for the outdoors and the adventure. You can see our video together a ways back there with the frog gigging with the Grim cards. Grim running into Grim and seeing their cool little inventions. We've been passing ideas back and forth, and they've been building some cards based on some of my ideas that I gave them the idea and then they ran with it a little bit. I don't know how they've turned out. Hopefully I'll have those for the next adventure coming up in November. I'll tell you about that as soon as I'm back from my time with the Wooded Beardsman. Do you ski? No, I snowboard. I haven't snowboarded in years. What kind of boost? It's linked below in the description. It's called the Wii Boost. And if you have no signal at your house or bad cell phone signal, you plug this thing in. It takes 15 minutes to set up, a half an hour if you want to set it up really nicely and permanently wire everything in super clean. And boom, you plug it in. It uses almost no juice, and all of a sudden you go from like one bar to full bars 4G, and you don't even have to touch a YouTube video. And if you go from like trying to watch your YouTube videos buffering all the time to like barely touching it, it's playing instantaneously. It was what we bought when we lived up in the Yurks. It was the best way to. It's linked in the description below. Are you going to the Darn Tough Vermont Sock Festival? No, I am not. I've got big adventures planned all through Christmas. So I'm going to be either on those adventures and then back and just like edit and sharing those with you. So if videos seem like they've been scarce lately, it's not because I'm disappearing. It's because I'm putting so much into these next big adventures. I haven't had time to produce the videos and finish the videos I really want to bring you. But so yeah, it's going to be epic. So this is going to be some really great stuff coming and happening. Is happening. Are there any restrictive laws for taking guns to Canada? Well, yeah, I mean, I have to fill out a form to bring a gun to Canada and stuff, so it shouldn't be a problem. Where and I can't. I'm not gonna say. I'll leave that up to. I haven't asked Chris if I should be saying where we're going and things like that. So I'll if I talk to him and he says that we could talk about it, we'll talk about it. I don't want to give up any of his secret stomping grounds or something like that accidentally. Handguns are pretty restricted. Shotguns aren't so bad. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to bring a handgun. Just a slingshot squirreled away and packed deep into my gear, and I'm going to bring it up at the border necessarily. And the shotgun and some ammunition. So, starter slingshot, like we mentioned here, that the one that's going to be coming with me is the Axiom Ocularis and or great slingshot, our Hornet slingshot, which you can get in the new Adventure pack on the website, fowlersmakerymischief.com, link below, which comes with the slingshot, survival speed hooks, fire starter, military waterproof fire tinder, ammo, paracord, tape, a little container for your ammo, all of that in your choice of colored slingshot of one of the 4 colors. And it's basically, I think it's pretty much almost 30% off to get that. And actually, I'll have Chris go on and add the Axiom Ocularis as one of the options. You could choose to get that instead of our slingshot. This is a great slingshot. I don't shoot it as often because I have my, I'm always trying to shoot a new one for videos, so I've been practicing with the Feiyu Fork, which is the World Cup slingshot, and filming a video about that, which is going to give me a hard time because I'm trying to make these knockdown targets like the World Cup targets, and they didn't turn out the way I wanted them to, because I'm trying to make them as a product and release the video at the same time. So it's that video will probably happen when I get back in 2 weeks. Why do you pray? I pray to give God thanks for all that he's giving me. You know, when I'm praying over my meals, it's not just not trying to show off or anything. It's just like the easiest way to make a statement of faith that this is what I believe, and a little testimony that, you know what, I recognize that God gave me that, and it wasn't something I did on my own, and to thank him for it. How's things going? Things are going great with me. I got my girls, and we're going to be heading up to the Common Ground Fair in a couple minutes here and getting a new pack basket. I can't remember the name of the guy who makes the pack baskets here. I mean, I'm so bad with names on stuff, but I will be showing you that later in the video once I get the new pack basket. People keep asking me about this one. It's a little tiny, and it was a free, like a $3 or $4 Goodwill find. Yeah, I find so much stuff at Goodwill. That other bag here, the one I'm taking with me, the big hiking bag, all of that stuff, Goodwill. Oh, see, my time might already be up. The kids are screaming. Come here, honey! Sorry. Come here! Can you mind everyone to hit the like button while watching this video? Yeah, hit the like button while watching this video. I don't know how much difference it makes, but any of the likes, shares during the live streams, super chats that you guys contribute to help this channel grow, as well as grab that package. Grab that package. Over there in the hallway. Go back towards your bedroom. Grab the box. I want to show everybody what's in the box. We got a new package that just came. It's really exciting. Yeah, like, subscribe, purchasing stuff from the links below, the affiliate program. Bring it here. Bring it. Oh, you opened it. Come here. Come here. What is it? Come here. We just got something really exciting. We're trying to use the potty, aren't we? So, to use the potty, for those of you that are adults, on Amazon now, you can get, what's inside there? Ants.
Yeah, those are my favorite ants.
Yeah, we're going to go put this together in a couple minutes before we go to the fair. These are live ants. You can buy live ants with an ant farm. This one's the tree forest one. So your ants like go and climb around the trees, and then you fill this bottom part with sand. Buy live ants. And so we're going to put this in the bathroom, so when it's potty time, because they never like to sit still for the potty time, that they will be able to sit still, watch the little ants doing their tunnels and going across the little tree lines and stuff. Won't that be fun?
Yeah.
And we'll rig that all up. I'll put that as a link below to Amazon, and any of those links below, if you shop those links or click those links and purchase those things, that supports this channel. Thank you very much. It keeps us going, keeps me being able to make more videos for you.
How am I going to get this open?
And fun stuff. You want to get it open?
Yeah.
We're not going to open it just yet because there's sand in there. I don't want you dumping all the sand out, huh? Yeah. Somebody's excited. So that was my idea for getting their kids to stay on the toilet longer so that they do their thing. I built one years ago and put it in the window of my house, or my camper, my glorified house, out in the woods. And I'd sit there and watch the ants do their thing. It was amazing, the stuff they would get up to. I had literally paved their paths and inside their tunnels with different soils because I pulled my ants from the outdoors. Two of my favorite YouTubers. Can't wait to see. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I think this is going to be a great adventure. Though Chris, the Wooded Beardsman, and I are going to have a blast. Yeah, it shows our little ants doing stuff.
Yeah, that's when they come.
The package comes, it says open immediately. Here, let's show them. They're all the little live ants. Hopefully these red ants are not fire ants. I think they're like, or carpenter ants and they don't get loose because of you guys.
You guys.
This could turn out to be a really bad idea.
Daddy, can you get this off? I want this off.
Okay. Yes, but do not open that. Now, you know what? I'm going to hold this. I do not trust you not to not open that.
I want to keep them staying.
Yeah, we got to keep them to stay in there until we put them into their farm.
Yeah, they're very excited going to the farm.
Yeah. All right, so we're digressing. This is getting a little...
Hello!
You tell them they can see you tomorrow in tomorrow's video? Because remember...
We're going to the fair!
We're going to the fair, that's right. And we went fishing the other day, didn't we?
Yeah.
And you helped fish.
Yeah.
And we had a minnow. And so they can see that tomorrow on YouTube. I will be posting the
Daddy,
EDC...
that was the big fish, and that's the dad fish.
Yeah, the EDC Tactical Men's Diaper Bag Fishing
And
Adventure.
That's the baby fish. Let's cut the baby fish and the daddy fish.
Yeah, I caught a baby fish with a slingshot and then used that to catch a bigger fish with the my everyday carry stuff, like the Grim cards. So, which all of these things are linked below in the description and blah, blah, blah. And make everybody miserable by forcing them to sit down and binge watch all of my videos, which helps me be able to make more videos. Thank you guys for your time. And I will be hopefully broadcasting live to you from Canada. So look for that. I'll put up a live stream notification before the time. She's wicked excited. I gotta go do this with her before.
Those ants need a name.
Oh, we're gonna name them?
Yeah.
Okay, what's their names?
Turquoises.
What?
That's the turquoise ants.
Turquoise ants?
Yeah, I named that name.
Alright, so our ants are called the turquoise ants. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Fowler out. You say goodbye.
Look, Daddy, look at this.
Say go-